Hey everybody. Hey, I want to do it's story time. I wanted to do this video. Um, we try to tell the young ones in their 20s, about these situations that we see that occur. We try to tell them about, men, um, how people operate collectively. Okay, the information is out there. But I understand you have to have your own experience, and I totally I understand, and I'm not opposed to it. So this circumstance here, a lot of times younger people, and I understand, you've got that strong will. I'm going to be right, and you got it wrong. That's your opinion, and you're right. It's my opinion. We all have different opinions. So I want to talk about this young black woman's dating experience. She's heard the conversations. And her thing is, oh no, it's all about the economics of the man, what the man is used to, his background, yada, 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 yada. Okay. So here's what happened. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it. Um, she had dated a Caucasian male, and his job transferred. They dated for a while, had a relationship, but it wasn't like, I think maybe like less than a year. So his job transferred, and he had the option, she had the option rather, to go ahead and go with him. Okay. He did offer her that, and he would take care of her. That's not uncommon, for men that are providers to say, hey, you know what? Come with me and I'll take care of you. I've experienced that. That's nothing uncommon for them to do. Anyway, and she was working, and then she also had a side business as well. So she decided to kind of wait out a little bit. Long story short, she waited and, helping out her mom. Um, Time went on, and then the relationship just basically dissolved into a friendship. Okay. So she then started dating a black man about on the same level, I would say financially, pretty close, educated, um, financially secure. She started dating him. And her point was to basically say, hey, you older ladies, I don't have to be 40, 45 years old. I already know. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, girl. I already know. I've got this figured out. So she dates the African American man, the black man, as I said, pretty much on the same level financially as her white counterpart, the ex boyfriend. So they are months into it, okay? And they consider themselves in a quote, serious relationship. But she was dating the other guy. And it's not just, it just is what it is. He helped her out financially. I still have a portfolio from the person I dated. We're still good friends before I got married, you know, again. So anyway, um, she started having a few financial problems. And what she started doing, she called herself, I'm going to go ahead, since they're on the same level economically, education wise, I want to go ahead and she's going to do like a little hint, hint. Okay. So she's going to go ahead and say, hint, hint. And then he's going to automatically say, oh, yeah, that's right. That's what I should do. So she was used to getting her an allowance, not uncommon. Okay. She was used to the ex boyfriend, Peter, besides taking her out, also helping her out financially, giving her money to go do things. That's not uncommon. Jeepers. So then, as she's dating this young black man, educated again, doing well for himself, um, she starts to drop a little hint, that, financially she needs some assistance. It even got to the point she came out and said it. You think because that we don't know anything. Work slowing up with her hours, then the side hustle far and in between. You understand what I'm saying? So she started coming out with the hints to her black boyfriend. And when she started coming out to the hints, expecting he was going to maybe put her on an allowance or at least just help her out financially, the response was, how's your work doing? How's your side business? Also, what you need to do is get on social media more and try to promote your business or look for a better job. I think the relationship is going to be at its end because guess what? She has been hinting for going on it's been over 2 months. She's been hinting, and it's gone from a hint to actually helping, seeking financial assistance from her boyfriend. And I thought about the video that Nat Nation, Natalie Clarice, and I can't remember verbatim, but it's basically about you sitting up here doing wife duties at girlfriend prices, playing wifey, cooking and then cleaning, going to the grocery store at girlfriend prices. And I thought about it, and I'm like, so the person is hinted and is going to ignore. Now you've actually come on out and said it. And what he says to you is maybe try to find you a better job. Let me help you with your resume. And also hinted, you need to, on your free time, you need to go ahead and try to promote your business on social media. Get your sales up. That should solve your financial problems. He even told her to start reading books on investing, finance. And my thing is, well, if a person is having a problem paying their car note or car insurance or going buying food or getting your, just self care, a spa day, I doubt the person is going to have money to invest because I'm not opposed to learning. But if you're in a bind, you know, you need help like now. You've hinted and you've asked. And see, that's what happens when some women you're in a relationship with a man and then you start living, you adjust your living to include his financial help. Don't ever do that because it can go wrong. Don't forget, her boyfriend Peter, his job transferred out of state, so he moved. Don't ever adjust your income based on somebody else's. Try to live within your means if you can below, because things can happen. So, with her black man, there's no financial assistance. He hasn't moved not one iota. And I thought about it. And I said, see, that's where the young ones, you try to tell them, you're going to learn the hard way. And sometimes experience is the best teacher. You're dealing with a culture of men. They are not accustomed to taking care of women. You're dealing with a culture of men. When they do get money, they do become wealthy, they'll take care of any woman but a black woman. I'm sorry, the majority as a collective. And that's why other people, they have a playbook to operate. A black person gets some money, zoom on over there and try to get you some. It's guaranteed. It's easy. When it comes to black women, black men are not trained. They're not even geared to even expect to take care of a black woman. That's not within the culture. This is a culture where the women are on their own. They'll throw you to, you can't make it, go figure it out. There's no help for you. That's why I keep on asking black women to be selfish. Why the hell you having all these kids just tying your life down? It's not going to be appreciated. And sometimes you have these sons make them mad. They're just like that old derelict daddy. The apple or the dust is not far from the tree. They will unalive you. They will be upset that their father who abandoned them, you stayed and you took on the emotional, financial responsibility of the child. They may still grow up to resent you, but not the one that abandoned them. So collectively, these men, they don't have a history of taking care of the women. Why do you think some men right now have a look in their pocketbook, probably have a voucher, EBT card? Sometimes the kids can't eat without the EBT. Why? Because mama had them by the DUST, wise who you be. Remember I did that little jingle? The kids can't eat without the EBT cause. Mm-hmm. They're not accustomed to it. If you have to hint, and he has an education, he understands what the hint is. He's not slow. That was your first clue. And then for you to have to degrade yourself and ask for help, oh gosh, really? Sometimes you stay too long. Stop giving wifely duties at girlfriend prices. He can't even help you. And in this case here, it's not that he can't, he just won't. Why? I hate to tell you, people are doing what they want to do. He doesn't deem you worthy. I don't care how beautiful you are. You're in black skin. He doesn't deem you worthy. They'll talk about how black women are overweight and all that and pick up, child, they might pick up a 600-pound white woman. She could be known as, people say mean things. A black man, if he can't pick up, he'll get two of his homies and try to help pick up. Come on, help with my queen. People are doing what they want to do. You shouldn't have to hint at a man. Normally, men, they just tell you or they just do, especially the brother from another mother. You don't have to ask. Normally, they present you with that. That's how real men that provide do. But here you are, you think, oh no, it has to do with education. Well, your man has the same education level as Peter, and pretty much, financially, they're about on the same as far as like earning. The difference is the culture. The difference is a culture. I've got a video coming up. It may be shocking. It is what it is. And I'm going to put it out there so you all can know what's going on. People are doing what they want to do. So yeah, she's gonna prove us wrong. It's all about the education and the economics. Oh, you think so? Okay, so you must really be new to Blackistan, baby. But that's okay. We're gonna say a little prayer for you. We'll say a little prayer for you tonight. Okay. You might get it. Oh, but she gets it now. You have to ask for financial assistance. I remember when I was dating, one of his friends had said, hey man, she likes to go shopping. And we were like hanging out like every weekend, just one of those things. And he told my boy at the time, he says, I haven't seen her. Yeah, I haven't seen. He said, man, she likes to go shopping. He said, the past 2 weekends, she don't like to go do this and that and the other. He said, are you giving her money to do extra things like that? And I worked a full-time job. He's like, oh, you know what, man? You're right. Next thing I know, I got me a little extra allowance money. And some may say, well, that's none of his business. No, they are used to taking care of their women. That's something that Blackistan cannot relate to. They're used to taking care of their women, and that's just it. That's it. That's all. So even educated, you think you're going to go ahead and get the same treatment that you got from somebody else who operates from a different culture? It's not going to be the same. I don't care if they live in the same city, the same education, the same exact salary. It's the culture. What's expected? What's the norm? Black women are expected to hold it down by themselves, no help whatsoever. And if you do, oh, you're a gold digger. So yeah, so the youngster called herself. She's gonna go ahead and show us. Oh, okay. So now she's back to dating black. You got a man to go places with. Look how pretty. You got a man to sleep with. Is that right? He's not feeling well. You're gonna go to the grocery store and buy some groceries and see about him and doctor him up, try to run some errands for him. And all he can tell you to do is about your job, maybe try to find a better job, try to help you with your resume, or you have a side business. Gee, what you might need to go ahead and do is get on the internet. That right there lets you know he has no intentions of helping you. The question is, why are you still there? Why are you still there? So sometimes we don't want to be wrong. You can go ahead and learn by experience. But for some of those younger ones, when someone's trying to tell you something, go ahead. Experience is the best teacher. I thought about that. I said, how do you have to ask? Got to sit up here and you already hinted. So now you got to come out and ask and still no assistance. Men are supposed to be a provider. He's letting you know. He's letting you know, right? He has no intentions of providing for you. He doesn't. No intentions of providing for you, but yet you're still there. And you know why? That's why they can do that. Because they know the thirst is real. They know you're going to go ahead and give him more chances than you will anyone else of a different nationality. Sitting up here, a whole man that is capable of helping you out, and he's going to tell you about reading some books, get you a better job, I'll help with your resume, and you need to get on social media and promote your side business. So, what if you have something that to do, like Monday? Do you think that doing what he said is going to make a difference in your life financially? It is not. It is like so not. But what he's letting you know, the lack of an answer is the answer. He's letting you know this is how he's willing to help you. And it's up to you, ladies, if you want to go ahead and stick around. But yeah, so for some of those things, oh, it's all about the culture and the education and the job. Well, he has about the same thing that the white man that she dated. You're going to try to prove somebody wrong. I'll wait. A lesson bought is well taught. So she's in a financial bind. And listen to her circumstance. I'm like, wow, this is like, you needed help like yesterday, huh? You need help like yesterday. But see, that's the miseducation of Black women. If the white boyfriend had cut off that allowance, you probably would have had a fit. You didn't have to ask him for help. No, it came automatically. That's the culture. Not saying every single one, but overall, yeah, take care of the women. I'm sorry. Hate to tell you. Matter of fact, let me end on this. One of my friends, let's say her grandfather, I was surprised at his age, but he keeps up in pretty good shape, and he keeps that hair dyed dark brown. And I thought he was maybe like in his 60s. He's like, what, 72? And he is a partying now. The parents, he's been divorced, okay, and the kids are grown. So yeah, I'm sorry, yes, so yeah, not the grandkids, but yeah. So it's her father, okay? So the kids are all grown. They're like in their 30s, 35, in that late 30s range. So he's really fun and he likes to party. So I was in town and I heard about him getting married. I was like, oh my God, he's getting remarried out of all this time. I was like, wow, it's 72. Who is he marrying? Well, he had a girlfriend and they've always like stayed in touch. And guess what he said? And he's really kind of a fun guy. Like, let me mention this. I said, I'll meet at this restaurant. They were kind of hanging out. He was there, somebody else was there. And I said, yeah, I said, I'm in town. So yeah, I will definitely stop by. And the restaurant was downtown. So when I walked into the restaurant, had no idea. And I've been there before, so I knew the place, So I walked into the restaurant and it's a medium-sized place. And when I walked in, a lot of people, when I walked in, all I heard was, yay, there she is, she is. And I'm like, looking like, okay, it's only me in the doorway, so what's going on here? He's a fun guy. So what he did, he had told them, when I walk in, told the other guys there, and I thought about it. I'm just gonna be honest with you. It was all pretty much white males. There were no black men. A black man probably wouldn't even engage. And I hate to say it, I could see that going opposite way. But anyway, so as I walk in, yay, woo, there she is, there she is. And so I'm like, what's going on? He said, yeah. He said, I know you were coming. He said, so I told them when I give a signal and she walks in the door for everybody to cheer, and do all that. And I was like, it was kind of funny. But at the time I was like, wow. But it was funny and it was sweet and it was fun. You know what I mean? See, they don't put their women down like the BC does as a collective. You may find some angry, yeah. I did a video on that. But as a collective, they're not trying to stomp the women down like the black community is, like most black men do. Sorry, with the collective. And you have a few that may speak out, he a simp, he a simp. So anyway, so Mr. Fun Guy who pulled that stunt, he is marrying a girlfriend that he's kept in touch with as friends. And guess what he said? Keep in mind, I keep telling you, people doing what they want to do. He said he is marrying her because he said he's getting older and he has financial benefits. And he said he wanted to make sure that if something happens to him, that she was taken care of. And that's why he was marrying her. He wants to make sure she doesn't have any financial problems. 72. Why is he doing that? People are doing what they want to do. So when these men want to impregnate you and they abandon you and they don't want to get married or have a family, when you tell him like that lady, oh, about becoming a family and living together and all this kind of stuff, shacking up, hoping to become a family, he said, just kill me now. Well, we saw what happened in the video. He ended up killing her and the baby. People are doing what they want to do. So I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to tell you. This one here, she learned a hard lesson. We already told her. They do not value the women in their community. And you think he's going to be there to take care of you, girl, but I don't care if he is educated and he can do it. When they get money, look who they marry and take care of. You're wasting your time. In most cases, I'm going to say 90% of the time, you're wasting your time. And I'm going to give them that 10%. You're wasting your time. So think about what I just said. That got real fun. 72, oh my God, yeah. Her father, 72. That's why he's getting married. So why was he? Because he wants to make sure that she's okay. One girl, again, a longtime girlfriend, they didn't work out, but they stayed in touch. He said she's not married. You see how they think? And then you wonder why when I did that video about the white guy saying you could tell that the black women there, that they were, what did he say? No more relaxed. Why? Because he said what? He said because they've been provided for. So when they see you all hyped up and this little thing gets you all turned up, somebody bumping you, hey, did you bump into me, girl? Somebody just, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to kind of press up against you before you can even say, I'm sorry. Look, Keisha ready to pop off. Those are women from the seed of poverty D. And then guess what? They continue on that same road, the same trajectory. That's what's in their lives. All hyped up. Why? Because so much is wrong. They're all hyped up. You can't have a conversation and scared to approach them. Might go off. They're not protected. We already know that by the black women, but they're not provided for. This community does a reverse. They got the women providing for the men. I mean, if that ain't some janky mess, I don't know what the hell is. Just backwards. And thinking that's supposed to be the norm. So yeah, so little mama, oh, you think we don't know? Well, you've been married a long time, and you've been married twice, and you've been married to no black men. Hallelujah. Okay. You don't, oh, I don't, oh, okay. Oh, all right. Okay. Sure. Now look, now you're sitting up here in a major, major bind. I'll just say this. I hope you have your car by the end of May. I would be surprised if it's still there. And got a man. Got a man. He won't help you? You've hinted? You've come out and asked how many times? Got a man. Wow. But hey, we don't know what we're talking about. Oh, okay. But that's fine. Watch the videos and go do you. Live your life. You're going to see who, I'm just saying, in most cases, we know a little bit something about life. And you don't have to live it. I'm not a baby mama because I don't have children. I never plan on having children. Even when married, I never plan on having children. That's just not what I wanted to do. So, sure, I'm not an authority, but I don't have to be a baby mother to know what that's like. Because I can see it every day. You can look on TV, on the news. You can just look around you. So, oh, you don't know. You don't have kids. You're not a baby mom. No, I'm not a baby mom. But I know it's tough. I'm an aunt, and I have help. I babysat, so I know a little something about that. But yeah, but I don't have to be a baby mother to know that it can be a struggle. I just saw one on the news sitting up now. She got 6 kids, and the community had to come in and save her. 6 kids, and Worried about getting evicted. Where are the men at? So yeah. So this young lady here, back to the what I was saying originally, um, she gonna try to school us and let us know. Now we got a serious little issue. She has hinted again. People are who they are. This is a culture that does not appreciate its women. All they do is take, 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 take from you. Let alone you expect one to protect and provide for you. The man has made his stance and not changing. So that maybe some of the young people need to watch this video. But experience, I think that's a good teacher. That's a good teacher. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Simply Said here on YouTube, and I am out.